As another system in the field of component feeding, worker safe, feel free to come a bit closer. We have our vertical accumulation conveyor. Why a vertical accumulation conveyor? When space is limited in the layout and you want to feed parts, in the past, and I emphasize now in the past, the only option was to use a vertical indexing chain conveyor or a paternoster system. But this means that the worker on this side can only place 2 or 3 parts at a time, and then he has to wait for the robot on the other side to remove 2 or 3 parts. Another downside was that because I had to fully equip the chain, I had 10 component holders in there when I had 20 pallets in there, each with, I would say, an approximate value of 1,000 euros, which did not benefit me at all, nothing at all. I basically sent 10,000 euros of dead money through the loop. And the operator was only decoupled for 2 cycles. Here now, as said, patented unique worldwide system. The pallets move independently of each other. That means accumulating. Detached from the chain, the worker could now, regardless of what the robot is doing inside, load 10 pallets here, send them into the system and walk away for 10 cycles. And that is indeed what we want. There is a restriction due to safety that we can only put 50 kilograms on here. But now, when I go back to our partner product from MTS and put in the lightweight latches here, and now it gets really interesting, and I have small parts here that I want to add, then I build in latch columns here, place 20 parts on one pallet. If I have 10 pallets in there, then I decouple 200 parts on a footprint of 1.5 by 1.5 meters. And all this additional to the decoupling, so the worker can load 10 sets and walk away. These are actually our smallest systems that we have in conveyor technology. And if you turn around now, we make a real leap in dimensions, because for us, container exchange systems are also part of accumulation or conveyor technology. And customers familiar with container switching systems are now thinking, what? This is a container switcher. All the container switchers you can get on the market are steel monstrosities with cranes and lifters. We have one of these things in our program ourselves. They are always extremely expensive. They start at 80,000 euros and end at 120,000 euros. We thought, oh, if we have it ourselves, it must be easier. So we did it. You can see right now how the empty container is easily swung over with just one movement. And here at the front, the fully loaded container that the forklift operator has placed is now simply moved forward under the system and is simply set down there, marked off for the robot's loading and unloading position, and I simply swing the empty container back. The forklift can swap it, and if I want, I could even use the middle space to bring a third container there. And now here comes the crazy part. As I said earlier, a regular container switcher with a lifting unit, a hoisting unit, a repositioning unit is about 80 to 120,000 euros. The system costs half, 50,000 euros. Including the beams up above, which are only for a container accident, so a robot drives into the container, crashes it. To get it out, there are only 2 trolleys bent over up there. The load we can swing back and forth is 500 kilograms, which is more than enough, because which empty container weighs 500 kilograms? And on the floor, it's all adjustable because we only have to adjust the width, the length. As for the height, you should know that it's designed for 1.20 meters. Those are the standard containers, but of course it goes up to the standard container 1.60 meters. Yes, so the standard container dimensions, which come from the truck transports, at most 3.20 meters, so 2 by 1.60 meters. Well, they are the standard measurements. They are 800, 1000, 1200, simply because you always want to stack high in the mega trailer at 3.20 meters height and 13.20 meters length.